Not making any comparisons with the quarterbacks right now. It doesn't matter who really with 6 turnovers, right?
Sean Payton on his 2 quarterbacks, Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston, plenty of turnovers against the Ravens on Saturday night. Then again, anybody who plays the Ravens is going to have plenty of turnovers. But is Taysom Hill 8 for 12, 81 yards, not 81 touchdowns. That would be an impressive night. That would be an impressive preseason performance. 81 yards, 1 interception. Jameis Winston 7 for 12, 96 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Who did you think looked better in that preseason opener?
I was very impressed with Taysom Hill. I really was. Again, he went out there against the starting lineup against the Baltimore Ravens, who played a number of starters, and I think the first thing is I just want to see comfort at the quarterback position. You see Jameis Winston here who, first drive or 2 stalled a little bit, but then found some rhythm and made some really good throws himself. There's no doubt about that. But we did see a typical Jameis Winston like this. Like what? Underthrew a go route and a chance to go get points and do something like that. Not the greatest decision or throw, somebody around him there. Taysom Hill, he does throw an interception, but it wasn't his fault. And, Mike, I don't know. I mean, this throws right here. I mean, first off, just the quality of the football and then the athlete, we know what he can bring to the table is special. Here, look at this play. 3rd and 7, a little pressure. Oh, a sidearm. Like, come on, 30-yard throw down the right sideline over Marcus Peters. That's special, let alone what he can bring in the run game. Now, there's the interception. To me, knowing that offense, Sean Payton, John Gruden, that was the green grass school. The receiver should not have stopped. I think it was his fault. Either way, it's not something that concerns me, but I think Taysom Hill caught my eye a little bit more. And, Mike, what I also jumps to my mind, and you tell me if I'm crazy, with the Michael Thomas thing and him not being there, I would think gives Taysom Hill the advantage a little bit more because he can bring another element to the offense now that might not be as good because Michael Thomas is not there in the pass game, and Taysom, of course, can bring that running aspect and things too. So I kind of liked what I saw from Taysom Hill is what I'm saying.
I can't help but wonder, though, whether a close competition goes to Jameis Winston because you can have a very robust presence of Taysom Hill if he's not the starting quarterback, whereas you're not going to have that with Jameis Winston if he's not the starter. And it's almost like Hill becomes a victim of his versatility, where unless there's a huge gap, hey, we're putting our best 11 guys on the field, and 2 of them happen to be quarterbacks.
I know.
Jameis Winston's going to be under center, and Taysom Hill's going to be moving around doing all sorts of stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, you're right. That's the million-dollar question. And, even watching the game, I believe that was Saturday night, or maybe that one was Friday night. I can't remember now. But
Saturday.
Either way, that thought was thrown out there by the guys announcing the game. Like, that, man, I don't know. Maybe they'll go with Jameis because then they can use Taysom as the fullback, H-back, slot receiver, and do those type of things too. Yeah, they're going to miss that element. But at the same time, from what I see from Taysom Hill, like throwing the ball on time, in rhythm, stronger arm than Jameis Winston, better athlete for sure, going to be able to do quarterback design run stuff. His only thing is he hasn't played the position as much as Winston, but as we know, Winston's played it a lot and been one of the league leaders in dumbness the last few years as far as mistakes with the football and things like that. So, yeah, it's going to be about can he correct that and where Sean Payton feels. But both look good. I favored Taysom Hill, I guess.
And, there's another dynamic here. And there's a way to look at it to favor each guy. Taysom Hill is the guy that Sean Payton discovered, developed, crafted for this moment.
Right.
And this is far different than becoming a head coach. Drew Brees wants to go to Miami. The doctor in Miami won't pass him on the physical, so Drew Brees comes to New Orleans, and it all works well for 15 years. This is the guy that Payton developed from scratch. Then, with Winston, this is the guy that one of your arch rivals who just beat you in the playoffs after you swept him in the regular season cast aside. And I'm taking him, and I'm turning him into something better than you could ever turn him into. I mean, either guy, there is that element of an opportunity for Payton to show his genius to the world.
Yes, there is. He can go either way here, and that's where he's got to feel comfortable to go, wait, I got a whole creative playbook I can get to with this guy and a whole creative playbook I can get to with that guy. Now we just got to figure out, and of course, like if it's even or whatever else, what also fits, his team the best and can maximize their ability to win a football game and everything like that. And that's, again, where I go back to Taysom Hill a little bit like with Cam Newton, the New England Patriots, because I think about it like this. Like, I don't look at the Saints and go, man, I just think they're going to throw the ball on everybody and it's going to be 4,800 yards and look at these receivers and how explosive they are. I do go, whoa, look at their O-line, and they could knock the crap out of anybody in football with those running backs. And now you add Taysom Hill's ability to run the ball. That really maximizes your run game, your play action pass, and hides maybe a little bit of a, without Michael Thomas, less than wide receiver group as compared to where if Jameis Winston's the starter, the wide receivers are going to be put under the spotlight a little bit more because he can't do some of those other things. At least that's where I come down with it. And I think, I don't know, still I sit here and think Taysom Hill will be the guy unless he just totally screws it up.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.